Hello, and thank you for joining us in this brief introduction to the Student Services team for the 2022-2023 school year. My name is Jose Rivera, and I'm the Mental Health Manager at Florida Virtual School. This is a department that has recently expanded and is helping to support students and assist staff so that the students can continue to excel personally and academically. We have an interdisciplinary team that focuses on providing prevention and intervention services to all students. We have learned that if our students are not feeling socially and emotionally well, then they will likely not be as successful academically or personally. We help to support the students in an effort to continue to improve their mindsets and outlook. Our hope is that as we provide both preventative and intervention services, that we are able to positively impact the educational outcomes of our students. Even being virtual, our students spend many hours with teachers and staff, often building trusting relationships with adults that are engaging and helping them learn. Students may feel comfortable sharing with their teachers, or teachers may observe subtle changes in their students in which they may ask, "What's going on? I notice your grades are dropping," or "You haven't been sharing as much in class or in your assignments." We strive to build positive relationships with our students to ensure they feel comfortable asking for help and accessing the various resources available to them. These statistics are a clear indication as to why supporting our students' social emotional need is important. When you consider suicide is the third leading cause of death in youth ages 10 to 24, it highlights the need for us to intervene and provide prevention services. The staff have multiple skill sets and ways to work with students to best support them through a difficult situation. Our school counselors are an additional layer of support to ensure students are academically successful. Our main staff is made up of school psychologists, social workers, and mental health counselors. Here you can see the various ways we address student needs. We provide social emotional supports based on IEP or 504 considerations. We engage in individual counseling with students in a brief solution focused manner. We do small groups, could be on social skills or building coping mechanisms to deal with anxiety, building friendships in a virtual environment, or goal setting. We provide presentations for students, parents, and staff to help build those skills and support our students. Psychoeducational testing is performed to identify students that may qualify for 504 or an IEP or gifted services. The McKinney-Vento Act provides rights and services to children and youth experiencing homelessness. We also provide crisis assessment and support. We know that sometimes our students go through difficult situations, and our staff is trained to assess for risks of suicide or self-harm. We do provide many community resources uh, in the communities that our students live in, and I'll touch base a little bit on those in a little bit. Our character education life skills presentations happen on Wednesdays for all our students in grades K through 12 and are developmentally appropriate and focus on building skills throughout the month to help students be successful. We also conduct threat assessments meetings as necessary and required by law, depending on situations that arise. Lastly, we do provide reentry meetings for students that have gone through a difficult situation. They might have been Baker acted or hospitalized, and we try to establish a support plan as they come back to make sure that they are academically successful once they integrate back into the school. Community referrals consist of referrals out to Chrysalis, which is one of our community partners throughout the state. Dialogue is a new service that we're providing that provides telehealth counseling for families as needed. And we do access additional family resources through our social workers, things like, food pantries, assistance with laptops and things like that. So our families can be better prepared to support the students in a virtual environment. Our Wellness Wednesdays include many topics, and this is an example of the different topics that we deal with or cover during those presentations. Anything like from stress, time management, goal setting, dealing with depression, building resiliency, and helping students develop good problem solving and critical thinking skills. Our core team is represented here, and you'll see that we have a mental health counselor, a social worker, and a school psychologist assigned for elementary, middle, and high, as well as our flex students who are homeschool students using Florida Virtual School for their education. We thank you for your time, and I hope that you've been able to glean a little bit more understanding of our department and the ways that we can support our students throughout the year. Thank you.